What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your favorite Uncle Spooty, aka the neighborhood supporter, and welcome to the neighborhood, my lovely, lovely neighbors. It just went down, Smack Volume 6. I had to chime in, give y'all my feedback, my recap, unpopular opinion, all types of shit. I got the beater on, no Detroit hat. This is very, I forgot my cup in there, different setup. This is my lady setup right here. You know, she got the crystal shit in the back and all that. Used to be I'd be in the downstairs and then, you know, with my leg kicked up, but it's all good. You know what I mean? We here. So, first battle of the night. First, let me say this. Good job to Smack, URL, Beasley, Autos, Caffeine. Great, amazing job. Shout out to Surf and Jay Black and Nunu for the commentary and the, you know, hosting and stuff like that. They did an amazing job. Nunu, I love her perspective on the battles. She does add a very good perspective. Those three together is amazing. So on to the battles. The first battle was Danny Myers and Ill Will. I would say this: Ill Will was cooking. Danny Myers was cooking. I had Ill Will the first, Danny Myers the second round. Third round, my son interrupted me. My son interrupted me. I don't know what happened. I think the consensus was it was Ill Will. I think. I don't know. I forgot what the URL. I don't like looking at the Caffeine app votes. It just never like adds up to me. Like I don't like it. I think they should remove the feature. To me, it's a horrible way to see who won on the spot. Like I really don't. I hate it. I really hate it. And it'd be like really like a landslide of votes a lot. Like it's weird as fuck. But so I actually have to watch that again. But I can say this, from what I heard, I had Ill Will in the third. From what I heard. And I was in and out. So it's really hard for me to tell. So I really have to watch that one back to see. The next battle was Jerry West and Arsenal. Disappointed. Majorly disappointed. That battle could have not happened, and I would have been like, okay, like Jerry West didn't really perform to par that I thought he was, and Arsenal wasn't really a great Arsenal. He was just good enough. You know what I mean? Like he was better against Official to me. His performance was more captivating to me and more entertaining. This battle, he did just enough to beat Jerry. Jerry, I think what happens is sometimes when you put people in front of these, you know, legends and stuff like that, they get in their own way, like mentally, where it's kind of like they put too much pressure or they overthink things. And I think Jerry kind of overthought this one. And Nunu said a point, she said Jerry West bars don't hit like that. So, and I seen that this battle because I kind of agree with that narrative too. Sometimes his bars just don't, you know, his delivery is kind of like, not generic, but it's just kind of you can overlook him sometimes with his delivery. But he's been cooking. I love this X Factor performance. I love some of his performances this year too. I think it was it Chilla Jones on the Roof? I think it was Chilla Jones on the Roof. Yeah. He does great things, but sometimes it can, if he's not overly exceptional, it kind of can just be like, you know what I mean? But Arsenal wasn't great to me. Let's be clear on that. But he did do good, and I did like his performance enough. I really don't know if it's either 3-0 or 2-1. I really don't know, but I know for sure that Arsenal won this battle. Next, on to B-Dot and Chilla. This is a good battle. Everybody said this was going to be battle of the night, and I don't think so. Me personally, this was not battle of the night. If you watch it, you know B-Dot choked in the second. Well, slip up. He did a slip up. And I think he was slipping up in his third too, a little bit. It wasn't as clean as a normal B-Dot round should be. The first, I think I gave B-Dot, I gave Chilla the second, and I think B-Dot could have possibly won that round if it was clean, maybe. And then the third, I gave to Chilla as well. First watch, I can probably watch this back and get a different winner. I gotta watch that third back. But off first watch, I got Chilla, man, and I actually, in my prediction video, I said I'm not really convinced with Chilla. That's not to take away from his talent or saying he's, you know, a slouch. It's just they spoke to it too. Like they was just saying like that feel like you can kind of just hear Chilla sometimes and it just be like, okay, that sounds nice. That was nice. You know, he give me that, like, he does that. I do that sometimes when I'm watching him. And that's not to say his pen is not elite. It's just his delivery and performance. It doesn't draw me back like, oh, I'm tuned in. Like, I can kind of just kind of elevate his stuff sometimes. But I do think his, I forgot what round it was. It was either his, I think it was his second. I think the second was his best round for sure. You know what I mean? And I really liked that one. The third was real good too. So, but props to Chilla though. B Dot even said he won. Chilla won. So that's how the man feel. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do another video about the champion of the year debate. I'm gonna get into that too. Next battle was K-Shine versus Paste. This battle was a 30. It was a 30. K-Shine did very, very well. Sometimes I don't like his voice, the change in pitch thing. It be kind of a little too much over exaggerated to me. Sometimes I feel like K-Shine gets a little gas in that room, in the small room. I think he gets a little gas. He said NWX wasn't there, and I believe him, but I just think he gets. I think he has a little bit of the Tay-Rock effect in the small room sometimes. You know what I mean? And it kind of takes away from it a little bit. Like, I don't know. That's just me, but he did to me. He won his 3-0. Shout out to Pat Stay. He didn't do as well as I thought. I do feel like he didn't really take this serious. Like, that's not the Pat Stay we are accustomed to. He usually comes with better performances, but this is his first time in that room. This is the first time he's been battling with that many people, and especially not even that many people, but how they separate from him. There's nobody backing him. Then you have this is what I hate. Battle rappers, please stop doing this. K-Shine is walking around all while Paste is rapping. That shit is whack, bro. That shit is ass, bro. Respect your opponent and just sit there and stand face to face. Even on, like, in respects of like camera angles and playback, it doesn't look good when somebody else is walking around and stuff like that. It will throw off your opponent. So if that was your point, or your nerves is bad and you just ready to get the thing over with, I feel it. But that standing face to face to your opponent, it just looks so much better. It's more scenic. It's a whole bunch of things. I really didn't like that part from K-Shine. You got Paste kind of chasing him around. Just stand there. Stand there. And it probably was because K-Shine is small in stature. Paste is big in stature. I wish he would have said more stuff. I wish Paste would have addressed that in the battle. Like, I wish he would have came with a rebuttal or came with something like that in the battle. That would have been crazy. Like, that would have been crazy. And I thought he was to defuse it, but he didn't. That was his area opportunity. But for real, I really was let down by this battle. But good performance by K-Shine. Just please, man, stop running around in a battle like that. That doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good to your opponent, and it doesn't look good on playback. Like, it's not really good. Not good sportsmanship. Last battle, which I think was the battle of the night. Battle of the night: Goodz versus Geechi Gotti. This is a very close battle. I think if you play this back, you probably get a different winner. The next time, my first watch, I got Geechi the first and second. On the Caffeine app, they have, I think, Goodz on the second and third. And I think it was a landslide vote in the second. But I really feel Geechi's second was the best round of that battle to me. And that was a good back and forth. And I'm not really mad at people picking Goodz. I just don't see how it was like that big of a landslide if they felt Goodz did win to me. But to me, I like Geechi's second more than Goodz. And the third, I feel like I gave to Goodz because Geechi tried to do his legendary third, and it didn't really hit like it usually does to me. And Goodz I think the third round was probably the most, you know, lackluster of them all. But and Goodz shit wasn't all of that either. But I just liked it a little better than Geechi's, especially for that to be his signature round. So like when somebody has a signature round of how they do it and how they put it together, it makes it holds a lot of standard to it. Like you have to live up to a certain standard for that to be your signature. Like this how you doing it. And I feel like that third didn't live up to the signature. Like he damn near should have just went outside of that. You know what I mean? Went outside of it and did something different instead of trying to address it and say like, I'm about to give y'all that third round. I really didn't like it as much. But this is a good battle. I think this battle tonight, I want to watch this again just to see who I got. If not this one, for sure, Ill Will and Danny may be battle tonight. But I like this battle more than Danny Meyer versus Ill Will. But I do wish that Easy to Block happened and T-Top happened. I think that probably would have been better than majority of these battles on this card, to be honest. That would have been crazy. So I'm still looking forward to that. Let me know what y'all think. I do want to say this. I think Rock and Mook is still the best battle between Volume 6 and the anniversary card. And Rock and Daylight probably better too. Like I think Rock has had the two best battles. Whether win, lose, or draw. Rock has been in two of the best battles this year, because I don't think nothing on this card is beating either one of those battles. But other than that, we're gonna get into the Champion of the Year discussion on another video. But let me know what y'all like, how y'all call it in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the love. See y'all again next time.